Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on Brandon's shoulder. What you need to do first is you need to clear their cervical spine. That is the nerves that lead into that shoulder and allows it to operate appropriately. That's how the brain communicates. And his neck is pretty tight all the way through. So I'm going to figure out what I need to adjust, which I'm not going to go through specifically. I'm just going to do it. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring his shoulders back. And so you can see how this shoulder goes back and is parallel with his head. And so this one does not. Like, it's very resistant through here. Granted, he has a history. I know his history really well, but you can see that there is something going on here. Now, that something could be a joint issue. It could be a pec issue. It could be related to here or here. It could be a clavicle issue, rib issue in the back. So I'm going to do a move that is really general. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him, scoot down just a little bit. Watch out for that. Okay, and then what you want to do is make sure that the table is behind his shoulder. What I'm going to also do is put my hand in his armpit here. You're going to have him here. I'm going to stabilize him with my armpit, essentially. I'm going to bring him around. I'm going to roll him this way. I'm in between his spine and his scapula. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just let him know that I do have control of it. I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to drive here and then here. Okay, I didn't get a whole lot of movement, actually none at all. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that drop. Okay. Okay. It's better. So definitely taking a little bit different turn than I expected. And so what I just did is I'm motioning that radius, which is here, and the ulna, which is more medial to that. And so what I'm doing is I'm also like stabilizing and making this immobile. And then I'm going to go and get that radius to move. His ulna feels like it's moving, but what I will do is go and just get that elbow, what makes up that ulna makes up that elbow, and I'm going to just bring it medial to lateral. It's moving really, really good, so I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to check here. And the reason I do that is not for any physiological reason here. It's more so just to make sure proprioception is working in the hand, making sure that you're getting good proprioceptive input back to the brain. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and check my work. So still has, I mean, it definitely got better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you lay face down. I'm going to show you on this so the camera is facing that way. Go down just a little bit. I'm going to take his arm on this side to fix this posterior portion. I'm going to hold here and I'm going to, I want you to relax that arm, go limp. I'm going to drop into like this. So I'm going to get my forearm over the back of his glenohumeral joint, and then I'm going to essentially go down to the floor. So I'm going to go do that on the other side, just so I wanted you to see that. Okay, hold. Okay, and then go face up. All right, so we're going to post check that. We're going to go here. Feels a lot better. Still has some restriction. So other things that I would do is I would go and work on that pec major. I would go and work on that pec minor. I would work on this bicep, tricep, and you can go all the way down to the forearm. So it's really important that you check that musculature. You can get into the rotator cuff muscles, your lat, subclavius, subscapularis. And so there is other things that you can do. You can use muscle therapy. You can use dry needling to affect this. Not going to do that today for simplicity's sake. what you have to do is you have to clear the spine. You have to then look at the connection to the spine. That would be the clavicle, the shoulder, the elbow, and then also the wrist. Thank you for watching the video today. So I want you guys to know that we have more videos that are going to go over other problems. I'm not just going to show you a adjustment of the shoulder. I'm pretty sure you know how to do that. I'm going to install some clinical pearls. We're going to have even more in-depthness into those clinical pearls in our seminar setting, and then also into other videos. So thank you so much for joining. See you soon.